Good afternoon. It's so nice to be back. It's been a few weeks, very busy weeks. My mom went into the nursing home, a care facility, and we had to make quick decisions. And she had been living at home, and she had fallen a few times. She was in the ER a few times. She wasn't eating real good. And so our family, we all, decided that it was, that it was a good time to have my mom go somewhere where she got lots of good care, and, she'd have people around, and I used to work at care facilities, and they do a wonderful job. The staff there is so attentive, and they make sure the residents get the food they need and the care they need, and they're helped with getting dressed. And so I applaud CNAs who do such a hard job. It's just like every day they have to do so much, and it's a lot of work. And when you're in a care facility, there's so many different personalities, so many residents, and they all have different needs and dietary needs, and some can walk and some need to be in wheelchairs, can't ambulate and feel more comfortable in a wheelchair. And so, yeah, it's made me appreciate a lot what the staff do in nursing homes or care facilities. And I'm thinking about the future and wondering, how are we going to be able to take care of lots of elderly people? We have to make a plan, because there's going to be a huge need out there for that. And so anyway, my mom's doing well, and she seems to be happy. Some days she is sad that she's not in her home. She is a collector of things. She loves antiques. Her art figures, the figures she used to create. She loves children's books. And so, it hasn't always been easy, but she understands that that's where she needed to be. But, she understands why we had to make changes. And so today I wanted to introduce you to this little Dolly, this little girl. She's very special because she's a little peanut sculpt. And my mom purchased her about 4 years ago or 5 years ago. And she reminded her of our daughter Elizabeth when she was a little baby, when she was about a year old or 6 months old. Actually, this little baby is probably 6 months old. And I remember my mom was all excited. She saw her in the catalog and decided, nope, she wanted her. And she's from Ashton Drake Gallery, which they do beautiful work. They, for little girls, for a 6-year-old, they would love to be able to play with a lifelike little doll. And how I wish when I was a little girl that I had these kind of dolls. I would have just gone crazy, because I played with dolls. I dressed them with real baby clothes, and that was like in the 1960s, and we didn't have the things we have now. But anyway, this little girl, she's from the Ashton Drake Galleries, and her name is Little Peanut, and she came with this little onesie. It's got little elephants, and she's wearing pink, and she has rooted hair, very fine rooted hair, and kind of curly hair. I love that kind of reddish look to her little hair, and she has a little pink bow on the top. Look at that, how pretty that is. And so my mom just fell in love with her. She's got the most gorgeous eyes. She has beautiful eyes. Look at that. Beautiful eyes. and her little mouth with that little pouty look. It just reminded her of Elizabeth, our daughter. And now our daughter is, 35. Wow, it's amazing how fast the time flies. And look at her little hands. They're very expressive. Yeah, her little hands are very realistic. And I crocheted these little booties for her. They don't quite match with her little outfit, but I made a little blanket for her, and that I had given to my mom. And yeah, so anyway, I thought I would show you this precious little girl. Her name is Elizabeth. I'm going to name her Elizabeth after our daughter Elizabeth. And she's very sweet. Oh, and joining me, I want to make sure I'm on the camera. Sorry for the shadows. It's kind of a overcast day. Maybe I'll open this a little bit, and I'll try a different light. I don't know. Maybe this is going to work better. We'll see. A lot of shadows. Yeah. There's still quite a few shadows around. Let me turn off a light. Let's see if that helps. Let's see. Nope, that makes it even darker. So I'm just going to leave the lights on, and hopefully you can see what I'm showing you. But this little precious little girl, I was going to show you the certificate of authenticity. It says Little Peanut, the Ashton Drake Galleries, bringing you dolls of irresistible value. Little Peanut is a so truly real collector's edition, exclusively designed by artist Tasha Edenholm, only for the Ashton Drake Galleries. So, yeah, she's very sweet. And here's this is the certificate of authenticity, which makes it very special. And so upon the retirement of this issue, no more of this edition of Little Peanut will ever be produced. Once the edition is retired, it will never be reopened. So yeah, it's pretty special that that my mom was able to buy this little doll. And I'll take her to a nursing home sometime so she can see her again. Right now she's still going through transition and being in a new place. But isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it comes with its own certificate, and it shows what's her name? Little Peanut. They call her Little Peanut. And I bought her. I don't know if you can see her, but there she is. I'll set her up a little bit so you can see her better. There we go. And she's very poseable. She's very sweet. She weighs quite a bit. She's got a good weight to her. I would guess she's 5-6 pounds. And look at her little hands, her little fingers. Everything is very well made. And anyway, I'm going to put you here, little Elizabeth. Yeah, so all our little dolly friends can see you. Yeah, I know it's a little dark. Maybe if I'll let this light shine in a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there you go. We'll turn you this way. And I bought you, remember when I gave your grandma, I gave her this little bunny. And it's my first Easter. So it was during Easter time that she got this little thing. It might have been close to Easter that she got this little dolly. And that was, like I said, 5 years ago. And she's just very precious. And she came with a very cute little pink hat with a little bow. Look at that. They come very well dressed with a onesie and a little hat and the certificate. And so I wanted to show her to you today. And joining me, I've got the little, this is Hannah. I'll put little Elizabeth back where you can see her. There, we'll put you back. Yeah, we've been very busy with our grandson. We're still taking care of him 3 days a week, and we love doing it. He'll be 2 end of September. It's hard to believe. But so little Elizabeth is going to stay right here. Aren't you, little Elizabeth? Yeah. And I'll give you your little rattle. Although I got to take the wrapper off. But isn't that cute? She kind of goes rattle, rattle, rattle. Yeah, she loves her rattle, don't you? Yeah. And so she's here joining little Elizabeth is my Alma. Her name is Hannah, and she's the Alma sculpt by Bountiful Baby. And I created her a couple years ago, two years ago or so. And she's hand painted. I used air dry paints, and I have a whole sheet that goes step by step on how to, what steps to go or what to paint first and what goes on next. There's a whole process, and I do love air dry paints. I guess I prefer that. I do like that because I don't have to use an oven or anything like that. And I do have a dolly, Christopher Awake, that I want to paint sometime. And so when I get the time and I can just relax, I can maybe, paint another baby. But isn't she a little sweetheart? And she's got painted hair. I kind of want dark hair on her, dark brown hair. And I put like shading and modeling and a little gloss on her lips, and her little toes look so cute. I put a little bit of veining, and I love her little ears, how dainty they are. Look at her little ears, how dainty. Yeah, so Bountiful Baby has some beautiful sculpts, and so there's little Hannah. She wanted to join us today because she said, well, I've got a new sister here that I've got to keep an eye on. But, she's sound asleep. She doesn't seem to want to wake up. I don't know. She's just very sleepy. I must have given her a good bottle because she's just sleeping. And little Elizabeth is watching me. She's just watching me here, aren't you? And Elizabeth wears like a 0 to 3 month outfit. So I'm guessing this little onesie is like 0 to 3 months. So she can wear real baby clothes, which is really neat. Let's see, maybe this tells us what size. No, it doesn't. Her little hat. But isn't that precious? And I made her a sweet, here's a bottle that I gave my mom. I haven't opened it yet, but she's got a little bottle, and just perfect for her. And here's a little blankie, the little blanket I crocheted. And I love the colors on this. I kind of used remnants of yarn because I thought I don't like to waste yarn. So I went with like peaches, like a soft peach, or it might be a soft pink, and kind of teal colors. And I just kind of designed my own little blankie. And so, but it's pretty warm out today. I don't know if you're going to need your little blankie, Elizabeth, are you? Well, maybe we could put it on for right now, even though it's a little warmish out there. Yeah, it's a little warm. But we can put your blankie on. There we go. And we can share with Elizabeth, with little Hannah. Hannah's kind of enjoying just sleeping, so I better not wake her up. And so yeah, we've been busy looking through my mom's things. It brings back a lot of memories. A lot of good memories of wonderful things that we have done. And so anyway, I'll put the rattle over here. I don't know, where should we put it, Elizabeth? Where do you think we should put that? Okay, we'll leave it over there. Yeah, and we'll leave your bottle over here. In case you get hungry, we'll open it up then, right? Yeah, there we go. You look so sweet. So I found a little book that I was going to give to Soren, our grandson, and it's called My Puppy Playtime. And it's got a little ball. It's kind of rubbery, but it's kind of neat. And he still likes his hardcover books, and he likes animals, dogs and cats, and this one says, I love to play with my little puppy. Look at that. He's playing with his little puppy. Yeah, isn't that cute? And he's got bones and a ball. And, oh, and here's a little boy throwing a frisbee. He can jump so high up. There he goes. He can jump up high. So high up. Such a happy little boy. Oh, and he wears his leash to take a walk. See, I love the bright colors of this book. So cute. Yeah, he's taking his doggy for a walk. And here he always listens to when I talk. Oh, little boy is getting dressed. Yep, he's got all his toys and his clothes, and he's getting dressed. Little Soren likes to get dressed on his own. He likes to try to get his own little shorts on, or his shoes. He knows where his shoes are, and he's learned a lot. Oh, and guess what? It's time to go to sleep. It's nighttime. When it's time to go to sleep, he's in his bed without a peep. Oh, he's sleeping. There's a little boy sleeping, and there's a little doggy with the ball and the bone. We play in the sun. We play in the snow. Right, Elizabeth? Yeah, they like to play everywhere. Yeah, here's summertime and wintertime, and they're playing in the snow. And each day I love my puppy so. Oh, look at the puppy, and he's licking the little boy. Oh, isn't that cute? I love that. So I thought he would like this book, Soren would. But I'm hoping you're all having a wonderful summer. I've been watching some videos of Dolls of the World Expo, and I wish I would have gone, but there was so much going on. But that's still on my bucket list that I want to go there someday. And I just have to just buy tickets and just go. And it's such a neat place to go. It really is, with all the dollies and the artists and the beautiful sculpts and the people you meet. And so yeah, I'm hoping next year that we can go. Right, little Hannah? Yeah, we gotta go next year. Maybe we'll go. And and by the way, my grandma made this. It's like a little elf. And yeah, she made it with little, I don't know what you call those, little sequences or little, and my grandma sewed that and she put it together. And it's a little elf, like a little Christmas elf or just a little elf. He's so cute. I love those colors. And so I found that, and I found this little box at my mom's house, and it's got a little girl with a little doll, and it doesn't have anything in it, but I just loved it. I think it's beautiful. It represents the love of dolls that girls and adults alike, that they love their dolls, and I just love that little box. But I want to thank you all for joining me today, and I'll be making another video. Yeah, I love my dollies, and when I find time, I just come on and talk to you all. And remember to be happy and enjoy the moment. Right, Elizabeth? Everybody has to enjoy the moment. Yeah, we all do in our dollies. And I love you all, and big hugs. Bye-bye.